Hey all, my name is Appu. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about an interesting real-time IoT application. Our aim is to show live temperature readings from an electronic device in a web dashboard. Let's take a look at the architecture diagram. We would be using Kstream and Confluence Kafka distribution for the same. The data would be pushed to Kafka topic from the electronic device. We have a schema registry which would be enforcing schema, and our latest record is stored as a Ktable which is then fed to the web UI. Along with these temperature readings, which is real time, there could be static fields such as ownership of the device, which could be stored in a table or a file system. We could pull that data through Kafka Connect to another Kafka topic, and we could do a change data capture and push the latest update to the web dashboard. So it would be having a latest change in the metadata field and the latest temperature from the device, and that would be shown in the web. That's all for the architecture. Let's have a live demo to see much more. I have used Confluence Docker image for the use case. You could follow the same, or you could follow the Apache Kafka along with the schema registry, whichever you feel is comfortable. And let us try to actually publish the data to our initial topic. This would be the topic where the electronic device would be sending data. We have the datagen Python program to do that. Let us try to push the data to the Kafka topic and see if it's working. Yeah, it has successfully published the data. Let us try to read the same data from the console and see if it's actually there. Here we could see the name and the temperature, so that is working. Let's try to see if the schemas are registered for the key and values. Let me just refresh. Yeah, the schemas are there. Let me try to get the individual schemas. Oh, I guess like I have been playing around for this long, so the IDs might not be purged. Let me try some other IDs and see if we could get the latest detail. Yeah, we could see the keys detail. Let me just duplicate it. Maybe 6. No. Yeah, now we have the schema for the key and the value. I guess you guys could see that. We have actually published the data in Avro format because that's what is compatible with schema registry, and that's what is suggested by Confluent. Now, what we are trying to do is to run a program to convert this Avro to JSON. We have this equipment Avro to JSON class, which would do the same. Let me try to run that and convert this Avro into JSON. It might take some time. Let's try to listen to the JSON topic and see if the data is being converted to JSON. So the topic is equipment JSON. Yes, the data is being published to the JSON topic. You could see a location, which is an extra column there. It is because actually our Java program is using the latest schema, not the oldest one, but the producer was using the older schema. Let's try to evolve our schema by adding one more field. All these fields are present. We just need to configure the properties. Let us try to add one more field, which is location, along with this existing data, and see if that data is being produced and that is being registered in the schema registry. It might take some time. I'll pause and come back once it's done. Yes, the data is being produced. And our arrow to JSON converted has converted the data, and now we are having a location which is 7. Let's try to get this schema from the schema registry. You could see that like there is a new field known as location that is present, which is our evolved schema, and schema registry would be also having the older schema which does not have the location. Now let's try to run our web application and our temperature analytics application. The temperature analytics application is the one that deals with the key table and the change data capture, and the web application. I'll be back once these both are running. You could see that the web UI is up, but there is no data yet. Let me also try to produce a metadata update manually through the datagen and see if that's being captured. We won't be able to see it in the UI because the UI only shows temperature readings as of now. Let's see if it's coming. You, you could see that the live temperature is being displayed in the web UI. Now let's try to do some random temperature readings and push it to our main topic, which is actually the data coming from the sensor, and see if our UA is able to capture it in real time. Yes, you could see that this is being captured here. I will do this one more time with another set of data to see if that's working. Let me try to run the producer. As you could see that like we have a new graph that is again the real-time data that we have just sent. Now let me just try to update the metadata, changing the location from heaven to paradise, and see if that along with the live temperature is being captured. If the data is being produced, and we could see from the Kafka console consumer that the location has been changed from heaven to paradise, and the change data capture is successfully completed. I hope you got some idea of the use case. I'd be open to suggestions. You could tell how I could improve, how the presentation could be improved, how the programs could be improved. You could drop your comments in comment here. You could follow me in Medium, or you could send me a connection request in LinkedIn. All the details are in the description below and also in the top comments. Thanks for your time.